There's this post floating around online that is attributed to Pope Francis, probably falsely, that says, instead of giving up whatever you're going to give up during Lent, give up, hateful speech, or give up gossip, or give up whatever, different kind of things opposed to the works of mercy. And people kind of have this, either or view of fasting or alms. Either I fast or I give alms. I fast or I do works of mercy. I fast or I act charitably. But the two really can't be separated. To work those works of mercy, to perform those works of mercy, to do works of charity, we can only do those drawing forth from our fasting. The fasting gives us the ability to be able to deny ourselves so that we can say, because I'm denying myself, I am going to do works of mercy, do works of charity. So in the Old Testament, reading here from Isaiah, Isaiah is kind of lamenting the fact that people fast, and it's almost like they fast for their own good, right? Like, I gave up, eating, fast food for Lent, and that's great because I'm going to lose 20 pounds over the course of 40 days. That's why I'm doing it. Well, that's a crappy reason to fast. That's called a diet. There's a difference with diet and fast. Now, yeah, you can fast for a spiritual good. You can fast to deny yourself something. And sure, there can be that side effect of, oh, wow, hey, look at this. I lost some weight and I'm more healthy now. Maybe I should continue to deny myself these good things. Don't deny yourself fried food today, though, because you have to come to the Knights of Columbus fish fry. And because it's at church, as Father John would say, there's no calories in the food. But we have to look at the idea of fasting, and we're saying, I'm denying myself something good. I'm seeking out suffering so that I can then be more aware of the suffering of others, and I can help to apply mercy. I can help to do those works of mercy. Again, there's 14 works of mercy, 7 spiritual, 7 corporal. Can we, over the weeks of Lent, maybe pick one from each category? 1 spiritual, 1 corporal. And can we really focus on how I can better work at that? Can I clothe the naked? Can I visit the imprisoned? Can I visit the sick? Can I instruct the ignorant? Can I admonish the sinner? Then we like to think, let's just do the corporal, because those are, I can go visit somebody. I can take something to somebody, right? Oh, but the spiritual, I don't want to get in anybody's business, and I don't want to upset anybody. So I'll just do the corporal works of mercy. No spiritual works of mercy. No fasting. Just corporal works of mercy, which is great if you're like a secular social worker. Then you can do those things. But we can't just take that one chunk and say, this is the Christian life. Rather, we have to say there has to be that prayer, that fasting. It can't just be almsgiving. It can't just be works of corporal mercy. It can't just be works of charity. It has to be an overarching, whole, complete thing. So we see in the gospel the disciples of John and approach Jesus and they say, how come we and the Pharisees fast a lot, but your guys, they just stuff their face with food and they do whatever they want? And Jesus says you can't fast while the bridegroom is present. So that's why technically on Sundays, you don't have to do whatever penance you've done. A lot of people choose to still do it because it helps to build habit. But like on Sunday, we can't say, well, I'm not going to eat meat on Sunday. Or, when we have a solemnity, when it's the feast day of St. Joseph, this Lent, because it's so early, we miss out on the feast day of the Annunciation because it's Monday of Holy Week, so it gets transferred until well after Easter. But the feast day of St. Joseph is a day that, even though it's Lent, it doesn't fall on a Friday, I don't think. But there's those, every so often you got a feast day that falls on a Friday, and it's a feast. So we can't be gloomy on the feast day. We can't fast on a feast. We have to feast on a feast. So Jesus is saying, when I'm here, they're going to feast. But I'm going to be gone. And when I'm gone, they're going to fast. And they're going to mourn. And they're going to strive to live lives of holiness. And so that's what we do here in our sojourn on this earth. As the church militant, we we fast, we embrace the cross, we embrace suffering, we pray to unite ourselves more closely to Christ, and we do works which imitate the works of Christ. But we cannot separate the three. We cannot say, well, you do your prayer, I'm going to do my works of mercy. We have to pray, we have to fast, and we do works of mercy. So as we continue in this holy time of Lent, let us ask the Lord that we may indeed be able to unite those three practices together so that all of us together may grow in holiness.